My daughter snuck into my son's room without permission and killed his cat. My son Jake moved out at 18 and got his own place. First thing he did was get a cat. Our daughter Amy is allergic to them, so he wasn't allowed one when he lived with us. He gave us a key to his place, and was very firm about it being only for emergencies, if something should happen, God forbid. This Thursday he went to a wedding to another city, and his plan was to drive home as soon as it finishes, even if it means he drives at night. His place would be empty the entire day. Unbeknownst to us, Amy took the keys Jake left with us and went to his place with her friend. The reasoning behind this was that his place is in the city, close to the places they had plans to go to, whereas our house is more in the outskirts and further away from all the fun. So they wanted to go to Jake's place to get ready and pregame, because he wouldn't be home until very late at night or more likely early in the AM. While the cat was sleeping on the floor, they had drinks and accidentally stepped on it, and unalived it. In a panic, they just left the place. When Amy came home, she went straight to her room. Jake calls me at 5 AM extremely upset, and I pieced together from the frantic rambling that his cat is dead. I even stupidly asked him if she was sick. He starts crying and goes into disgusting detail about how he came home to blood everywhere and his cat squished. At this point I have no clue about Amy sneaking in and using the place as a get-ready lounge. Obviously I'm upset and ask him about what happened and whatever, and he says he is going to ask his landlord for the security footage for the building. I try to console him the best I can and we end the call. At breakfast I tell my husband and Amy about it, and she visibly panics at the mention of the security footage and comes clean. She says she is really sorry. I'm in shock and don't know what to do, call Jake and tell him, or wait for him to find out, or what? He calls again around 11 strangely calm. Says Amy unalived his cat, but you already knew that, didn't you, and how she just couldn't let him have a pet even now, she just had to ruin it. I ask him to calm down, to come over to talk this over. Is he going to sue his damn sister? He starts absolutely screaming at me about how he knew I wouldn't make the golden child take responsibility. I tell him Amy has been inconsolable since it happened, and he tells me all she has to do is turn the waterworks on and she becomes the victim, and you let it happen every single time. He starts making threats again. Amy is now really sad and I'm trying to console her by telling her it was an accident.